This one, dancehall act Stonebwoy, now he's turned from musician to businessman, if I can say that now. He's revealed that he's purchased the franchise and the brand Big Boss, so he can also now move into business. Now, remember he was signed recently for Big Boss energy drink as a brand ambassador, and I think the conversations have moved beyond brand ambassador into now becoming more like a partner to the business. Now, he recently was unveiled as a brand ambassador, I mentioned earlier on, for the energy drink, and took to Instagram on Saturday to announce that he bought the franchise and owned it now. Yes, congratulations to Stonebwoy. However, the beverage is still manufactured by Bell Beverages. Now, the fans on social media have reacted positively to the news, and some have pledged to support the icon by purchasing the drink henceforth. Now, Bell Beverages is a Ghanaian producer of a variety of non-alcoholic drinks with factories around the country as well. So congratulations to Stonebwoy for moving from musician now to becoming a bigger businessman. Wishing his team the best. Let's move on to other stories as well this morning. So Bawumia missing in action as government inaugurates a 50-member committee to stop the cedi depreciation. Now, you do recall this has been a back and forth conversation now in the attempt to forestall further depreciation of the cedi. The government has inaugurated a committee to investigate the causes of the propound and corrective solutions to them. Now, named the FX Development Committee, or the Foreign Exchange Development Committee. This endeavor is a fulfillment of a promise made by the Finance Ministry last year to constitute a bipartisan committee to look into the problem and help address it. I'm very sure if you are, even using the foreign currency also a lot in your daily businesses, you're not having a good time with the cedi's depreciation as well. Now, the Deputy Finance Minister, Charles Edubuahin, at the inauguration stated that the Foreign Development Committee is not usurping the powers of the central bank. He said the committee will complement the efforts of the bank in curtailing the usual poor performance of the cedi against other major foreign currencies. Now, the cedi last year depreciated by more than 12% or 12.7%, the worst performance since 2015, when the cedi depreciated by more than 14.6%. Now, chaired by the Finance Minister, Ken Oforiatta, the members of the committee are drawn from the Office of the Vice President, the Bank of Ghana, Agric Ministry, Ghana Union of Trade Association, that is GUTA, Association of Ghana Industry, some universal banks, among other key stakeholders. Anyway, let's move on to our next story real quickly. So it's still on Strongman and medical. Yes, this time it's not about feuds or beefs, but it's all about togetherness, and that's what we need in this election year. Peace, even the various, let's say various industry that we find ourselves in. Now, Strong Empire frontliner Strongman teams up with Medical of AMG Business on his much-anticipated single titled Bossu. Now, the single was released yesterday morning, and the whole social media has been talking about it. Now, this is the first time the two have collaborated after their rap beef last year. We've got a short video for you as well. Check it out.
Hey. Yeah. I was saying. What's your name?
Just interesting to see these two go back, with each other and do a collaboration. It's very healthy for the industry as well. I'm sure I'm looking out for a collaboration of such similarity with Stonebwoy and Shatawale as well. It will send the world crazy, as we've already seen one with Shatawale and Samini in a recent song that they just dropped together. So congratulations going out to Medical and to Strongman as well. Loving the video. We'll definitely see more of it here on Prime Morning. Now let's move on as well. So the Multimedia Group has signed a new deal to become the official media partner for the 2023 Music Awards. Now, the two companies signed an agreement on Friday, January 17th, to continue the partnership that began in 2019 as well. Great event that happened last year. I loved it as well. Let me say congratulations going out to you, Sadiq, spearheading this event. Now, signing on behalf of Multimedia Group was the head of programs, Adam Knight Tay, and she stated that the partnership was to help solidify the relationship between the two companies and also unite in common goal, bringing the best to entertainment to its cherished patrons. Now, last year, we did it and it was successful. If you loved it, then this year it will even be better, said Adam Knight Tay recently as well. So congratulations going out to both parties. Looking forward to a very wonderful 2023 Music Awards, and as usual, it's going to be very competitive. Now, let's move on now on the international front as well. So it looks like Eminem is not doing too well when it comes to his recent lyrics in his song about more like making reference to Ariana Grande's bombing last year, which happened inside Manchester. Now, Manchester Mayor Andy Burnham has hit hard at Eminem, saying unnecessarily hurtful and deeply disrespectful lyrics in his about the 2017 bombing attack in the city of Manchester when Ariana Grande was performing. Now, in a song on his new album, so Eminem raps and he says, "I'm contemplating yelling bombs away on the game like I'm outside of an Ariana Grande concert waiting." And I don't think that sits too well with the people, especially the victims. Now, that is followed by the sound of an explosion in the music as well. Now, 20 people, if you recall, 20 people died when a suicide bomber attacked the crowd after Ariana Grande's gig at Manchester Arena in 2017 May. Now, the lines feature in the song "Unaccommodating," in which the star boasts about his impact on hip-hop, and it appears on his album Music to be Murdered By, which was released on Friday. Now, in a statement to BBC News, Mr. Burnham said, "This is unnecessarily hurtful and deeply disrespectful to the families and all those who were affected." And a family member who lost his son, Martin Hetz, who died in the attack as well, also voiced her disapproval after being informed of the two songs on Friday, and said that feels like Eminem is piggybanking on the fame of Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber, and says distasteful things about other celebrities. And she wrote this on Twitter as well. And that's a wrap this morning on our What's Trending segments. We're back here same time tomorrow. Coming on next is Queen Star. She's about to give us some updates in the world of sports. Do enjoy, so don't go away.